Alright lads, Kosh here from Kosh Bushcraft, and today I give you the long awaited Lansky mod. Now I've stripped my Lansky down here, took the scales off. As you can see, they're actually just cheap crap plastic. It's no G10 or anything, it's just some crap plastic underneath. They're not the comfiest knife in the world, isn't a Lansky in your hand, I wouldn't have said. So today we're going to put some new scales on them, and what we've got is some American black walnut, and if you're going to do this mod, when you take it apart you get these tiny little bolts with it. To the camera so the camera can see it. But basically what you need is a longer bolt to put a bit more of a meaty scale on it. It's going to be countersunk a little bit as well. It literally only goes into the knife 2mm, believe it or not, just the bolt, and that's it. As you can see, the scale that's on here, they're countersunk as well, and the grab on it is 1mm, maybe less than 1mm, the grab to the scale, so there isn't really anything you can add to the scale without purchasing these bolts. For anybody that's looking to get these bolts, these are hexagon socket bolt or Allen key bolts. The M3, which means that it's 3mm across. If you measure it across there, that's 3mm. That's the bolts you're looking for. 3mm hexagon socket. Slightly, the head's actually slightly smaller than the old ones, but it shouldn't make a difference. I bought stainless ones, and if I were you, I recommend getting stainless ones. I mean, they're not that expensive. I think 100 of these were only £4.20 or something, and they're all stainless. So have a look on eBay. Easy to get out of, but you're going to need them. And remember, it's M3. So where we want to start, don't start by tracing the outline of the scale, because that's a bad idea. What you want to do is start by drilling one of these holes, putting a screw in it so it can't move anywhere, then drilling the next hole, putting a screw in that so it can't move anywhere, then drilling the last hole and putting a screw in that. That way you know all three holes are going to line up when you put it on your knife. If you drill one hole, it might be slightly off and your bolt won't go in and it'll be messing about. If you've got a bolt in there, you know it's bang on. That's the best way to do it. Right, so I'll move over to the drill then. Right, so got myself a 3mm bit, which is same as the bolts we're putting in, 3mm. Clean this up a little bit. If you're watching, Johnny, I use it every day. Right, so gonna bring over my scale. There we have it. I'm gonna drill the first one out. There we have it. 3 holes drilled. So all the screws are in. can go around it now. Draw around the scale with a pencil. Got a little line drawn out with a pencil. I'm going to cut it out now, but I'm not going to try go to this line while I'm cutting. I'm going to leave that to file up to. I'm going to leave a little bit around the edge so I can file up to and sand up to and stuff. Back to my handle. So there it is. Just rough cut out, like I say, not too close to the bone, so you've got a bit of give to sanding and, well, filing. I'll probably hand file it down to match this scale. So I'm gonna go do the other one. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I'll put some nails in here to hold it still while I'm doing it. I'll put both pieces together like that, and then I'm going to shape them both to meet this at the same time. That's the best way to do it. Then even if they are slightly out, at least they're both slightly out. But anyway, so I've got it in my vise. I'm just going to use a rounded file to slowly try and get these bits into the shape. I went round these quickly with the sander, so they're more or less in. It's just, as I'm saying, filing away. I'm not going to let you watch me do all the filing, but you get the idea. File it away, get it to the perfect shape. And that's it. Right, so I've filed around the edge, and now I'm just doing these slots on the back, which I suppose are optional, whether or not you'd like to put them in yourself or whether you want to leave it straight, it's up to you. But that's where I'm at so far. Just going to carry on with that. So lads, I've got the basic shape of our Lansky scales, and now what we need to do is countersink the holes a little bit to drop the screw in, the bolt in even, to drop it down a bit, and then we'll mock fit them and see how they're fitting. All that's left to do after then is to take the edges off the scales and round them and shape them. But that's how far we are so far. Alright lads, so I've countersunk them just enough with a bigger drill bit, same size as this bolt head. I've countersunk them just enough so they'll come out just 2mm, just as much as it had grip on the knife in the original place, because they don't go any further into it, don't the screws. I'm going to do a mock fit. Now's a good time to do a mock fit. Make sure you're happy with everything before you start doing all the sanding and whatnot and shaping, taking all the edges off. But yep, that's as far as I've got so far. I'll just have a mock fit now. I'll come back to you. Alright, so there you go, quick mock fit. Now I have to do some rounding, take them back off, do a bit of rounding, bit of sanding. Oh, they're on there. Yep, so all I'm going to do is get my file now, and I'm going to file away all the edges nice and deep into it all the way around, and then when you get a sharp, you'll end up with a sharp corner, and then you start to move your file rounding the corner off, and that's all I'm going to do now. Go around, filing them corners round. Then lads, after a bit of edge rounding and a bit of sanding, need a little bit more sanding. I've only sanded it with 80 grit so far. I'm going to give it a 400 grit, a 250 and a 4 I mean even. But that's the general shape we've got now. Looking sweet. Right, so just going to do a little bit more sanding. I'll get back. Some people dip the whole knife in linseed oil. Not the whole knife, I mean the whole scale, but seems a bit much to me. Just make sure you're getting all the little nooks and crannies. I'm going off camera there. You can wipe off the excess later, but see, it brings them up. Brings lovely grain out of them. Right lads, so we've gone from this bit of plastic to that. Nice big chunky scales to go with a chunky blade that you get on the Lansky. Now I've got a nice chunky version of it. I think that's turned out rather well. Feels lovely in your hand, hell of a lot better than the original knife. Got some girth to it now, proper girth. Look at that. But yeah, quite an easy project to do. Took me about an hour and a half, I'd have said, to do just this evening. Just thought I'd had a bit of spare time. Thought I'd knock some up. I'm quite impressed with them. It feels like a completely different knife. A lovely lump in your hand now. Feels sturdy. I mean, I must have added some structural integrity to the knife, because it's gone from having that on it to that. So yeah, all in all, happy with my little mod. More Lansky mods coming up. This was just a simple handle to show people how you could simply do it with a bit of walnut. The next mods are going to be a bit more complex. I'm going to show you how to do Enzo textured handles and all sorts, I believe. But that's my first Lansky mod, and I tell you what, it feels a right beast. Yep, feels a beast. Camper Kosh, signing out.